You can do it. You can do it, Cyan logo. You can do it. That's not a good sign. Yeah, that Kickstarter really pulled through. They made it work on modern systems, you guys, just like they promised. As I'm being a little too harsh too fast, but I'm just like, oh boy, that's not a good sign. Did I hit escape? Well, that stopped it. Is that good? Hey, a loading meter. It's showing up as 4:3 in the recording, but widescreen on my screen, so it's probably stretched on my screen. And it's probably rendering in 4:3 for you guys, and also the game. We'll see. Alright, another loading screen. Alright, another loading... Oh, this one's slower. Oh, never mind. Uru monitor calibration. Set your monitor's... Set your monitor's contrast to 100% as high as it will go. Oh, the cursor. Look at it lagging around. Adjust your brightness control until you can barely see the Uru logo above. I will do none of those things. There we go. Hello, this is some... Not the first image that comes to mind when you think of a Myst game, huh? It's, oh boy. What's up with the frame rate? Alright, let's maybe quit out and try again. Let's do some research. Oh, the whole reason I waited before playing Uru is because I wanted to play the finished version that just runs well, because they promised that in the Kickstarter. Oh no. Hey, the logo's running. That's probably good. I set everything to default, so anti-aliasing and anti-filtering is turned off. The game's running in 800 by 600. Textures are set to high. But yeah, you'd think my computer could run everything, because it's, you know, a 1070, and so on, and an i7. But sure, let's do default. The mouse! It moves like a mouse. That's a good sign. The thing, it moves like a thing. Alright, let's see if I can get past character generation, and then maybe the game will run better or something in the real world. I don't know. You can have so many hair options, like guy and also guy. Look at ponytail man. Oh, there's a little arrow that leads to more. Oh, a little bit more. One more row. Okay. Age, build? I see. Would you like to be ungodly slender? Like, worryingly slender? You got just the thing for you. And then age. Oh, it moves after you let go. Sure. I'll get like a little bit over there. Why not? These facial hair options. You can have beard and mustache and other thing. Soul patch. Sure. Wait, texture? Oh, we're like picking a texture. He looks very old very quickly when you go down that line, doesn't he? So yeah, welcome everybody. We're playing Myst Uru, the complete Chronicles, or something like that. Whatever they called the single player version of it that came out eventually. This is a weird feeling. Customizing this. So this is the black sheep of the franchise. It was pretty much doomed to be that regardless, whether it was good or bad, because it's just so different. They made it as an MMORPG. No, sorry, it's reflexively added the last 3 syllables. But they made an MMO. Oh, you can make yourself green. I was basically green for a second there, wasn't I? Yep, that's a zombie color skin. There's like something slightly wrong about it at that age. Oh, yep, that's just white. Just actually white. So it was a really cool idea. They wanted to make an online multiplayer co-op / collaborative community thing where you customize your characters so you can talk to people and so on. And play through a Myst, something that takes place in the Myst universe at the very least. None of these skin colors feel right. They all feel like impossible colors just a little bit. Huh. I've never been more conflicted in my life. So they made this big multiplayer thing, and then it failed very quickly, unfortunately. And so they also made this single-player standalone version. Unfortunately, it doesn't have all the content that the multiplayer one had, but also some of that multiplayer stuff requires you to be in multiplayer in order to do it. And so that's just a whole mess of its own that you don't want to get into. There are people that play it right now. It's just it's a little rough to deal with that mid thing. I've been told that the best thing to do is probably to play the single player version, because that's the version that actually has like an ending and stuff like that. I really wish I had not customized anything about this guy's face. Every time I touch one of these sliders, it only feels like things are getting worse. I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm so sorry. Oh. The dramatic changes on the guy's face. A wider chin makes sense. You can't rotate him, can you? Not left and right click don't do anything. Arrow. Oh, the arrow keys rotate him, at the very least. Okay, but he's like physically rotating, so he has to like reset his stance when he's done, which is a little weird. Let's see. Give him glasses or other glasses or other glasses. Sure. Get him eye color and glasses color. Not quite what I was going for. There we go. This is bordering... some of this is bordering on being correct to appearance-ish. So you still customize a character, and that's because despite the fact the game's no longer online, we're still going to be wandering around the environment as this dude. So they still have to make a dude. No, I don't want to reset my changes. I want to get to the other stuff. How do I get back to everything else? This interface is something. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm figuring it out. Here's where we start dressing our dude up. Ah, crap. Dressing our dude up. I keep trying to press the other button. Oh yeah, you can see him rotating now, where he actually physically turns around. Oh, that backpack looks really weird when you turn. Ah, you can customize the color of the sweatshirt. I'm like, why doesn't it match the appearance? You get a polo shirt, you get a little adventurer shirt, you get a Nathan Drake shirt. Look, I'm protagonist of many Nintendo 64 shooters. You can have a sweet leather jacket. So if you wear a t-shirt, you can wear a design on it. There's the Myst Island, but in an incomprehensible mush of low-resolution textures. Riven. None of these logos match what these pictures say. That looks different from that in a weird, warped way. The Riven one just straight up is a different design. That has a dagger on it. This one's just the logo. This one's Cosmic Osmo. There's only 3 decal options. Surprisingly slight for a layout like this. I might actually go with I am Nintendo 64 man shirt. Are those just loops around his arms? They just are. Okay, let's go with the shirt that makes us look like we're from supporting cast of Jurassic Park. Alright, white's a little too white. Oh boy. We can customize you thoroughly. Alright, just make it a nice beige, and the undershirt can be any color. White makes sense. Sure. Fingerless gloves, or just actual gloves. Okay. Or barehanded. Let's give him some nice gloves. Let's give him some nice brown... Yeah. Actual gloves. There we go. Make him look like not a crazy person. Cargo pants. You got so many designs. The wet yourself version. We got shorts with no belt. Cargo shorts. Jeans. And khakis. Let's just go with jeans. I can generally deal with this guy, probably. for a game. We'll make it work. Oh yeah, feet, right. Barefoot. Oh. Sandals. Bare toe sandals. You're gonna go on like a big old archaeological thing. I think this game, I think you see this guy go out in the desert and stuff like that or something. Like, he probably shouldn't be wearing like laceless slip-on shoes. That seems dangerous. None of these are boots though. I can't put proper like OSHA approved boots on him. I can do these guys. Yeah, there we go. They look like boots if you just don't know what's under the pants. So that kind of works. Yeah, this looks like me. Sometimes it looks a little bit more like some of my professors when I was studying geology, but this is more or less what a lot of people would dress like when we were going on our expeditions. So this is fitting enough. Sure. How do I say yes? There we go. Uru. I gotta press the Uru button.
Yeesha, last night your mother had a dream. The dream tells that the ancient Dunny city will grow again someday. New seekers of Dunny will flow in from the desert, feeling called to something they do not understand. But the dream also tells of a desert bird with the power to weave this new Dunny's future. We fear such power. It changes people. Yeesha, our desert bird, your search seems to take you further and further from us. I hope what you find will bring you closer.
Here we go, we're in the game proper. I've heard that I might be able to force the game or even mod the game into widescreen once I'm past the opening cutscenes, because the opening cutscenes will break it and send it back to 600 by 800 or something. So arrow keys are, yeah, tank controls walking, shift is run, F1 changes my view, F1, okay. Spacebar is jump, we have jumping in a Myst game, alas, at long last. Or you can left click to walk, left and right click to run, like in an MMO, actually, yeah. Right click, look around, left click clicks on things, walk backwards with middle mouse. Normal and novice? I don't know what that means. What's normal and novice? I click on this question mark? No. Oh. Question mark. Game settings? Gamma. Ooh, yep. Does it affect your... Nope, that only affects my screen and not the game. Gamma's interesting how it works that way in, like, everything, apparently. Invert mouse look. Bunch of other things. Stay in first person. Just boot that option. Resume Uru. This isn't first person, you lied to me. You lied to me. Go to where I click. That's an interesting option. For people that want to have just an entirely mouse-oriented game, that's a good option. Let's see, it's just the calibration screen again. Key map, experience, oh, these are the credits for the game and the expansions. So game settings does not feature any graphical settings, besides displaying shadow toggle and shadow quality. You cannot change the resolution from here. Or visibly save. Oh, really? WASD isn't move. Right, because it's, you guys mapped moving to the arrows like some weirdo. Well, nothing else is mapped, right? No. So I can just map whatever I want here and we're fine. So, forward, backwards, left, right. There we go. Yeah, shift and spacebar, but then mouse key buttons? This game is old if they thought that was reasonable controls. There we go. It makes more sense now. And the C is run. Look at him go. Oh man, that's the running gait of somebody who sells propane. Okay, jump. There we go. How well do you handle barbed wire? Hit. Oh, like a pro. I'll give him that. That's a full committed jump. He just cleared that rock. He's a real boss. I gotta say, the game actually looks like it's on the proper resolution on my screen, and that the recording is 4:3, almost like that's wrong, but I could be wrong. It just looks weirdly skinny. No trespassing. We're just out in the desert. We're just dumped here, like no context, none of the dense surroundings of weird cool shit to look at that you usually see. I'm hoping it's just like a bit of a slower intro. It makes sense. If you're playing an MMO, you would just spawn a bunch of dudes. Look at that walking backwards animation. You would just spawn a bunch of dudes all in one location, right? And so getting that away from the stuff where interesting stuff's going on would be a nice little break, because you don't want like 100 people to spawn and just be standing in the middle of like the place people need to do things in. That's a nice little intro. As you come running in, music starts to come in, sort of setting the tone for the location. Another song playing here. Alright, that's enough intro. Let's see if I can fix the resolution. Would you look at all them pixels? Look at all them pixels we got all of a sudden. Isn't that nice? So yeah, I had to run something called the universal widescreen adapter type thing, which more or less dealt with the issue. Quote-unquote universal pretty much spans like a dozen games from around 2002 to 2005. So like KOTOR is on there and this game's on there. That's the timing of it all, of course. This game must be like the missing link, right? Because like, we have 4 games that are all taking place in Atrus's worlds and whatnot. But here we're just on Earth? And like abduction seems to an abduction they say something from the Denis language apparently, which might be an Easter egg or might be suggesting that abduction takes place in the same universe as Myst or something. And abduction has elements of it that take place on Earth. So maybe this is some of that missing link a little bit, because this is just like Arizona or something around here. A little unfortunate that 2 songs are playing at the same time, one of them from this guy and one of them from the soundtrack. Hey, buddy.
Hey, welcome. So, I'm Zandy. I probably know more about why you're here than you do. Don't worry about it. You felt drawn here, just like the others. I'm not really here to give you answers, just to give you help and get you started. She's left a message for you in the cliff. Listen to it well. Follow her. Find the journeys. And then enter the tree. Oh, and check with me if you need help.
She left me clues? Something at the... I think you said the cliff? Are there subtitles? Smoother camera. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's check that. Shadows. Those things. Mute sound is an option. Mute sound's a hell of an option to have in a game that doesn't have subtitles. Alright. Well. Things happen. What is smoother camera? Oh, right. No smoother camera yet, because I'm still here. Can I click on this thing? Nope. Alright. Gonna back it on up. Alright, smoother camera, you said. Is that any smoother? I don't know. Bunch of stop signs and stuff. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into here. Like what this game's about, or generally... Oh, there's like a ravine. Can I push this? Can I pull it? No? You tried on that side, try on this side? Do I have to hold down the mouse button? Nope, that doesn't do it. Alright, there's ladders here. There's a big old ravine. Oh, yeah. Okay, now this makes more sense. I was looking at all those surroundings. Oh, the camera's kind of fixed at pointing down there. I was looking at all these surroundings. I'm like, this is just a flat area with nothing in it. But he mentioned the cliff. Like, oh, you must mean go down here. I was going that way. No, I want you to use the ladder. There we go. I didn't want to walk off the cliff. I wasn't sure if it'd be safe, so I tried using the mouse to direct from there on. Oop. Fell a little bit. You know what? Let's just hold shift and click over here. You know? It's not really working, is it? Ah, I was on the edge of the camera. Oh, Jesus. He did the jump all on his own. How do I interact with things in this point-and-click game? I guess you just click on them, right? That's what it said? Is I click on something to interact with it? So I guess it's a closed door I can't do anything with. These tank controls. Can you climb into the window? Get in there. Don't be a coward. I'm a little afraid of this guy's ability to navigate. Oh no, he made it. If you just click on it and hold shift, he'll make it. Oh, this is going to be the strangest game. Alright, well there's like a lever over here. A pedal. I did my first interaction, you guys. I did it. Hooray. Alright, so if I put something in that, it must be, I must be able to lower it like that, I suppose. There we go. No, go that way. Alright. Pressing shift and then just clicking where I want to go does not solve all my problems. Alright, this cliff doesn't seem to go anywhere. Hand thing? Cool. Ah, right. The cursor gets a reticle inside of it when it's going to do something. At least sometimes. Oh, now I'm wet. Oh, it's got to be so stagnant. Oh, it's just sitting here. Gross. So we're in a cave, not really a cave, we're in a ravine that seems to be a dwelling. Like people lived in these little side pockets, it looks like. This area is even carved up. Like they carved into the stone, but only in this specific spot. Oh, it did something. That's a familiar sound. That's like a linking book sound. This guy's first response to seeing a handprint is just, put my hand on it. It must power something. Maybe he already knows a little bit. But that's like modern looking paper. A little less so, maybe. Oh, it says Yeesha. Hang on, let me take a drink. Our dearest Yeesha, last night your mother had a dream. We know that some futures are not cast by writer or maker, but the dream tells that Denis will grow again someday. New seekers of Denis will flow in from the desert, feeling called to something they do not understand. But the dream also tells of a desert bird with the power to weave this new Denis future. We fear such power. It changes people. Yeesha, our desert bird, your search seems to take you further and further from us. I hope that what you find will bring you closer. Your father, Atrus. It says in different text in red, it says, I will use them to bring me the least impossible? I will use them to bring me the least impossible. I think it says up top. What I have learned must be unlearned? I can't read that. It's really hard to read. Returned? What I have learned must be returned. What's the side thing say? New. Now his something is mine. Now his gen. It almost looks like it says gender. Like his gender is mine. What does that mean? What does that say? Oh, now his burden is mine. Oh, that's less arcane than I thought. Oh, and the bottom one says, what I have found must be returned. Man, I love cursive. I love it so much. Oh, there's goggles. Alright, they're on me now. They just plopped right on. Not getting any pop-ups around here. Why do you do that? I'm clicking out the door. Yeah, WASD comes in hand. This is necessary, I guess. Oh! Can't really click to leave a place in those situations. When you highlight yourself, every part of you becomes independently transparent. Can I climb, or... Haha! No? I have to climb back up the ladder now. These controls, as you can tell, are only going to speed up the puzzle solving process. Alright, well I got goggles now. Will that affect me looking at this thing, maybe? Alright, I guess you just got stuck on something around there. No, don't go back down. Oh, goddammit. This really is the best of both worlds. There we go. I was pressing forward, expecting to go away from the ladder, but he turns around as he gets at the ladder, so he then goes right back. Come on, you gotta be able to climb cliffs. In a place like this? Another one here. I guess maybe I can run and jump to make it that far? Aha! Flying crane position. Never expected me to do that. Alright, I must have to go all the way back the other way. It's the only one I get to reach from the ground. Well. Yeah, this is... This is a little rough. I'll probably get used to it, but it's a little rough just figuring out how to navigate. So we've been there already. Hot? Nope, not gonna look at that. Do goggles open door? Door does not glow when I look at it. The right click looks around, but only a little bit. You're stuck with fixed camera angle a fair bit too. Oh. Cool. Go all the way around now. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, as you can tell, this is a marked improvement over you know, just clicking to go to the next room and then being there instantly. This is a skill challenge every Myst player was hoping for. There we go. Oh, goody. I was just here a second ago. He dumped me back down. Huh? I can make that jump. You catch that? Climb! Climb, action hero man! No. Yeah, this is like playing the original Tomb Raider a little bit. Alright, well thank you, Mr. Bridge. Good thing this guy's very hardy, and I equipped him with boots and goggles, so he's like very capable of handling this dangerous situation. Where have I not been yet? That's like all the places, isn't it? Do I need to make a jump? Oh, I can't make a jump from there. But I can try! Haha! He actually does jump pretty far. I might be able to clear, like, the ravine, technically, if I angle it right. Let's see. I want to re-look at this again a little bit. They're basically just talking about seizing destiny, aren't they? It's a letter from Atrus to Yeesha. I should really read the Myst books I have. They're just talking about a desert bird. Oh, crap. I can get back up. I believe in me. Nope. Whoa. Look at me go. There we go. Can I click on this thing faster to light it up all the way? Why does only the thumb light up? What does that mean? This will probably go smoother over time, but at this phase of the level... Oh, there's one on that thing. At this phase of the playthrough, I'm definitely, like, I still need to figure out the boundaries of, like how my character behaves and what kind of interactions I can expect them to have with the environment. There wasn't a hand in here, was there? No, unless it's here. Nothing seemed interactive in here. This did nothing. Why does it do nothing? Want to drop. Whoop! There, he just walked right over. Is there a counterweight that I have to enable, or is there? Can't really look around very well. Do I need to activate a counterweight? Do I need to fill it with water? Like maybe if you step on that thing, it lets itself drop, but I need to add weight to it so it will actually drop. Oh, I can probably jump across to that. Yeah, I can probably land there from jumping. Is that what I need to do to progress? Is platforming? That this mistake I was making? Oh, nope. Angled that wrong. There's the weird... I get stuck on something in that direction. Nope, nope, you can't jump when you're at a ledge. Nope. No, I was... Oh, I was holding down W. You have to let go of W, then press W again to... No! Stop. Stop. Oh boy. So let's click. Because that's less confusing to the game when it's trying to figure out what I mean. Not the best. I guess I can just walk off here actually. Be easier if I could just look. If I had better controls, I could just tell what's in what direction at any given time. Let's check the controls again. E-map. First person is F1. That's a weird button for F1. I'm gonna map that to F. There we go, it's better. F is first. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, first. Oh yeah, look around. Oh, this is way better. Yeah, we're gonna play the game like this. Like all the time. This is instantly so much better. There we go. Can't strafe though, which feels really unnatural. I could double check the controls, but I don't think there's unmapped strafing. Sidestep. Oh, there is okay. Sidestep left and right. I could do so A, D, Q, E. This will make sense to me. Yeah. Oh. All right. I mean, sure. It works more or less. It just feels unnatural the moment I switch away from first person, because then suddenly I won't expect A and D to make me turn. Alright. Yeah, this will work for me. Cool. How about that? Can I go have that? Nope. Alright, so there's a button here that does seemingly nothing. There's some sticks. I have a way better awareness of my surroundings right now. There's a bunch of rocks. They exist. Joystick? Oh, it's a combination. Let's get the notepad out. It's not like I don't actually know what I'm going to write on the notepad yet, but you know, let's prep it. Have that handy. I should have had it the whole time, but you know. I have limited desk space. So I don't think about it at first. Alright. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen until I get the right symbols, and I don't have really any symbols to go on right now. Yeah, I can make this work. Just holding down the right mouse button to look around and kind of walking around with mostly with just W and S, because sidestepping is not great. Oh. Oh. Hi. Wow. Alright. Square, H, other thing. I don't know what to call those things, but I can figure them out. That was the H one. Oh, that was the shell one. That's the one I want to have up there. So you're supposed to be the H shell. The target reticle one. What was the other one? Ah, stopwatch. I gotcha. No? Targeting reticle. Shell. H. Those are the right symbols. Maybe it's not on? Maybe it's not on, or maybe it's... Or maybe it's for something else. Poke around a little bit. Mortar and pestle, a bunch of sketches. About wiring being connected between two places. Can I read this from here? It says generator battery. I can't read any of that. It's too high up. How about other camera angle? Nope, not any better. And this is in 1080. The game didn't render in this resolution originally, so that's how you know it's really unreadable. Look at that thing. I need to stop clicking fruitlessly until there's an actual thing that shows up that says I can click on it. Because every time I click on something, my character tries to rotate towards there because he wants to go to where I'm clicking. Like that. Like I click here and he wants to go there. So it leads to my character fidgeting around when I'm looking at stuff. But I'm just fishing for things to click on. Physics. Oh, this is the door that was behind. Those open you up, right? Or not. Cool. We're having a really good time so far with the doors and stuff. It's too bad sidestepping doesn't feel normal. Because my character would actually be pretty close to normal right now. In controls. With the only weird part being that I have to hold down the right mouse button all the time if I want to look around. But yeah, I can play this game in first person. Is that a jug or a instrument? I think that's a jug. That's a pouring ladle thing. Curtains and whatnot. Oh, hey. Found you. Did it do anything? Ah, it opened that. Okay. Yeah, it might be handy to leave first person mode sometimes just when so I can see what I do. Because I'm looking down at that to click on that. Let's see. That opened. Maybe this just works now. No. That doesn't work. So you just unattached you let go of that. So now this thing, which probably rotates, can now rotate. Maybe it's ready to run this grinder. Maybe something upstairs. What is this? This is just broken something. That's a knife, which I don't think I can pick up. You kind of get a better sense of scale in first person too. It's kind of nice. How about you? What are you? Cool. Minor frustrations aside, this is actually kind of neat because we're fishing around trying to figure out what these ruins mean and what they do the same way our character would be in real life, because like they're just kind of at weird ruins. This is just a thing that showed up on Earth. Like, what's up with this? I want to switch the H and the shell. That's the best I can think of why it might be wrong. Like maybe it's mirrored. Oh. Can I right click on it? Nope. So I gotta go all the way around when I make that mistake. Ah, shit. There I go again. Nope. Maybe it's just not powered. Okay. That's probably going to show like a hologram of Yeesha or Atrus or someone when I get to work. It's like VR. Seeing a place like this in VR actually might be kind of neat though, the scale of it, looking up and down. Action jump. I can do it. Just believe in me. Nope. 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 Well, now I can look at that one device. I can see it way better now. Why don't I could just take a bucket or something and just use it to pour into this thing? Because up there is what I want. That's attached to that. It's probably supposed to though, right? Nothing going on in the water. Kind of assume this goes nowhere. Oh hey, I can see behind the door up here. So I know that there's stuff behind that door, like that's an area. So like that's not just a thing I press where it'll eventually do something, like activate or whatever. I can physically go behind there. So yeah, this is the door I was trying to open earlier. So while it is closed, I've been behind it. So it's not, what the stuff behind it's not inaccessible. What is the door of? It looks like flowers and birds. Not a lot going on here. And I think I think he said my goal was the tree, right? Which even the level design suggests that. There's a cool handprint thing there. And the other ones are all hung up on tarps, but the tree one is like carved. Maybe there's something else I can do, or maybe I should just ask him for another clue. Having him sitting around here to give me potential clues definitely reminds me a bit of abduction. Yeah, if you count abduction, this is my 6th Myst game. It's weird to think about, isn't it? And 5 will be my 7th. Oh, there's one on the back side of the trailer. That would have been good to know about. Did he mention that? Oh, it's progress. So I do need to find all of them and activate them.
Sometimes the windmill seizes up. Try starting it by hand.
How long have you been grilling that? I'll admit I may have not fully absorbed or even understood everything he said the first time. I got a little distracted by the thought of like cuts. I was thinking like subtitles. So no, there's no subtitles. Can I click on that? It looks like a lever. Am I too weak or am I... Oh! Oh, it's moving this time. I tried that before. I'm not crazy, right? Alright. Oh! I'm not crazy. It was good to go down there and everything. Because I started you... That's the thing that I unlatched that moves now. The thing I loosened up that was stuck was holding this thing in place. Okay. These signs say, yeah, keep out. Danger. Yeah, this looks a lot like the landscape that abduction took place in. But you do not look like Atrus, or the voice, or the actor that played him.
Listen, you're still missing the message she's left in the imager. Make sure you see that before you enter the tree.
Make sure you see the message. I already saw the message. He's weird. Is he like a tour guide? I'm wondering about that. Like, is he like a tour guide? Like, do people just come through here like I am all the time, and he's just always here to point us along the right path and make sure we get the little intro message before we're going on our crazy adventure or something? Alright, well now this place works at this point. Yeah. My question is, do you work? Aha! Look at all this stuff that works now. I really should just drop down that hole. That would have been faster. Thank God for first-person camera. I will gladly go the rest of the game without ever having to steer this guy in third person ever again. At the end of it, I wonder? No. Yep. What? You glowed for a second there. I saw that. I don't think you did that before. Yeah. It glows for a bit. That Chick-fil-A logo. Yeah, that's moving down there now. You can see it. What do I do with that? I kind of want to let go button. Just fall. It's fine. I'll never make the mistake of going down that thing on accident anymore now that I have first person. That's for sure. That breaks that particular loop. Although when he goes up the ladder in first person, he doesn't turn back around. Whereas when you go up the ladder in third person, he turns back around towards the ladder when he's done, which is a really weird move to make if you don't want people to immediately walk back down the ladder every time that you try to use it. Is the progress? Yeah, the progress is shown across all of them. I've got the spiral, but not the fingers. I don't know what you're getting stuck on here. It's this ring, I guess? Can I go back in time and make my character shorter? Was that an option? But they don't get stuck like that? I will use them to bring me the least impossible. I don't know what that means. The beast? The least? Now his burden is mine. What I have learned must be... What I have found must be returned. The takeaway seems to be that Yeesha was here. Good jump. Good jump. Oh, yep, this is on now. Send me a message.
Oh yes, not underneath, they won't understand. Once again, the stream in the cleft has begun to flow. It was dry for so long. The water is flowing in from the desert. The storm is coming. Have you heard of the city? The deep city, the ancient Uru? Where there was power to right worlds. For thousands of years, the city lived beneath the surface. Keeper of the secret, keeper of the power, keeper of the ages. Always keeping. The city grew proud, and then it died. The water flows where it wills. It seeks its own path uncontrolled, except that it flows downward, always downward. Denis, the city of ages, of other worlds, died. But now it breathes again. It awaits. Some will seek that destination, but you should seek the journey. It's as a fine tapestry, complex beyond comprehension, but now torn. We will show you remnants, pieces of the tapestry, pieces of the journey. Find these remnants, these journeys. 7 in each age. 7 here in the desert. Consider it a quest. No, a request. Worship. The water flows downward, and there it pools and collects, and finally, once again, it reaches the roots, and the tree begins to grow again. Yeesha. My parents brought me to this place. We will bring you.
Yeesha got older. That's Yeesha. Okay.